So, in this week, not everything goes well. You'll see as we go through. Why do we keep saying, please do like us and subscribe? Well, it all helps with the YouTube algorithms. We don't get paid from YouTube until we get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours per year. We're okay on the viewing hours, but we need more subscribers. Please do subscribe. Okay, so in our last video we hinted at a change that we needed to make in our shower, or wanted to make in our shower. It's all a little bit dated and a little bit, the colour's a bit yeah, bland. It's cream and that's it. And so we're going to try something a little bit different. We've been gradually updating the colour scheme in Ava Grace, taking away the creams and the blues and going to more modern greys and blacks. And so for the shower, we're going to experiment, and it is a bit of an experiment. These are vinyl floor tiles. They're only 2mm thick, obviously waterproof. We will have to seal the edges, I think. We're going to use a contrast strip, which is a dark black wood, just to contrast the grey cement. Now, strangely, we picked grey cement for the other bulkheads in the around the galley and around the boat, so that was a little bit fortuitous. And then for the shower tray, we're going to use this product, which is a 2-pack paint. Now this is an anthracite satin, but first things first, we have to take the door off, the shower door, which is straightforward, and then I've got to take the teak wood out because we just want to be lay flat, and whether we put that back in or not, we're not quite sure. So the walls will be in this concrete grey, vertical strip there will be in the black wood effect, and the cream shower tray will end up being anthracite. Meanwhile, in the galley, we have a little bit of a frost problem. We're defrosting the freezer, or an ice build-up. And so just like that, doors off, shelves out, the other door is off. All I've got to do is the plumbing side, which we'll only do when we need to. But that's it, stripped out, ready to peel back some of this silicone, get rid of some of this silicone out of here, and then we can start preparing to put some of the new tiles on. And there we are, that's first two of the big tiles put on with the contrast strip up. So we've just finished putting the tiles on for one wall. Put a design feature across there. That's it, up to the ceiling. Well, day 3 of doing the shower. Disaster struck. Overnight, the tile started to come away. We're using a self-adhesive tile, and it is a floor tile, so it's not in its ideal situation, but we prepared the surface really well and acetoned it and got rid of any soap residue. But oh my god. So what we've had to do now is give the surface a coating with a well-known brand of vinyl floor tile adhesive, and that's the result. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to work, because that's the result we had before. It all worked perfectly well first time, but the obviously gravity is taking over the adhesion property. Now you might say, why are we using floor tiles on the walls in the shower? Well, A, the vinyl, and the lighter than ceramics, and that's the main reason. They're also thin, and that's another reason. We don't have a lot of space. You know, if you put 8mm of wall tiling, ceramic tiling up, you actually lose 16mm plus a bit more. And every millimetre counts on a boat. So today's job is, number one, is to cover that cupboard hatch with something. I'll show you what we're going to do in a little bit. And prepare what's left of the beige, which is the fiberglass shower tray. That's going to be painted in an anthracite 2-pack paint. I have to put 2 coats on, 1 coat 6 hours after the first coat has gone on, and then we have to leave it 48 hours before we can use the shower. And so what we're going to use is, got some of this material left over, and it happens to be just the right width or length, whichever way you look at it, to cover that door. So this is the product that we are using for the shower tray and the half of the backing. And now we've done 1 coat so far of that paint. And that now has to go for 6 hours before I can put another coat on. This is not a happy face. Problem's not with the tiles this time, but with this bloody paint.
Swearing.
I'll bleep that, there's even more. It's a 2-pack paint, and it's dried okay there down to about this level, and then it's not, and all the bottom and everything is wet, it's run, it's just not worked, it's just not gone off. We've had heat in here, we've tried all ways to get this to go off. It's crap. I'm sorry, B&Q, that paint is crap. Right, so we've just put a little bit of water on, and up there, I don't know if Janet's pointing in the right direction or not, but up there it's dry. Down here it just washed straight off. But there's patches on here that's dry and patches that are not, and it's just impossible how it's gone. And this was after 2 coats, so.
And 24 hours.
And yeah, 24 hours of sitting.
Right, so as you can see, where it's light should all be that colour, and it was all that colour, but if we put water on, it's not dried, but there is little patches that has actually fastened onto a shower tray. All in all, to say that we're disappointed, I think that is a way understatement. This is our best shower. This is a shower that we use all the time.
This was my paint tray from yesterday with this 2-pack paint, and you can see it's just not gone off. So a bit happier at the moment. Just about to set off to go for my vaccine. It's important to get COVID-19 vaccines done. I've been called forward at last. But we're still waiting for Janet to be called forward. That'll come in a couple of weeks' time, we reckon. So I've just arrived at the KC Stadium in Hull, heading to the vaccine centre. And so that's it, all done, nice and easy. Well, Janet's working on a jigsaw.
No.
But she says, I think it's defeating me. I think the simple answer is she's got the wrong bits out.
But look at all the colour of the horses. They're all roughly the same colour. Look at the colour of the dust. It's all the same colour. You know, okay, we do have little bits of white on the hoofs, you know, which, yeah, okay. Once I find them, it will identify it. But, I mean, the dust is exactly the same no matter where you go.
Well, it's about 20 to 6 in the morning. I've got a boat to let out of the lock this morning. A beautiful morning. There's the full moon. And here's me. It's pretty dark down here. So even though Christmas is long gone, the lights are still up on Humber Street. If I pan around, I don't like panning. But there we go, around. All those lights over there are for the new footbridge in the distance, which is from the Marina area across into Hull town. Not yet opened. There is a rumour it's going to open, just not sure when. And up where those lights are is where I'm heading, up into the lock tower. Just get the lock prepared, ready for a boat to go out. And I think we need windscreen wipers in the lock tower. You can't see out, and it's on the outside. That's the view out into the Humber. And this is my mate coming into the lock. I think he's going down to Spurn to do some more litter picking. Oh, what a beautiful morning this is looking. Look at that red sky. Let me give you an update on the forward shower. It's all tiled. That little hatch at the back is done. And more importantly, the shower tray, we have resolved the problem. It's ended up white after the failure of the 2-pack anthracite, and to be honest, I think it looks better in white.